Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Anthony Cerna speaking to you from Pearl City, Hawaii. It is midnight, July 26th, Saturday. Today's video is actually a response to a question I had from a dear friend. He had asked, actually more people have asked about cleansing and what exactly are they good for me? What are the benefits and what exactly entails and why should someone consider following a program? There are many diets and methods, therapies, cleanses, detoxes. I've tried many of them. I have, and in my course of transformation when I first started my journey in 2004. First off, what I want to ask you to allow what I share to hopefully penetrate and absorb and for you to receive this as best you can. Imagine a glass just with some water in it, and if it's a full glass, you're not going to be able to pour any more liquid in it. So what I'm asking you is to dump some of that out, or dump as much out as you possibly can. When you dump it out, it's empty, or we consider it empty. I never call the glass empty because it's filled with air. So it sounds funny to say that, but the glass is never half full, half empty. There's always something occupying the space. And that's the subject today with the cleansing, the therapies, and what we're doing. We're making more space to allow something greater. Allowing something greater means that you can have deeper feelings, deeper sensations, knowing your senses a little better, a little more clarity, more certainty. You know, we all are entitled to rights. We get mistaken when we start getting older and understanding words, but you have the right to live, you have the right to be in the sun, you have the right to fresh air, and so forth. There's things that are given to you by something stronger and greater than man. We have privileges we call rights. So why I went on that subject for the moment is because this also applies to therapies and cleanses and detoxes and so forth. We think these are tools that are doing this work for us. You know, we're making some effort. We're taking some psyllium husk and some clay and this and that, and we think those substances are doing the work for us. So once the glass is empty, the vessel is empty for reception, for absorption, because that's what we're here for. We're here to connect and absorb everything around us and experience life fully. We have to start learning to invest. You know, you don't have to limit it to a material fashion, but in this plane of existence, that's how we put value on things. It's either time, it's effort, or it's money. And oftentimes money represents the time and the effort. It just does. People that work jobs have been conditioned that way know that time and the effort equals money. They associate that. And they put value on that. We all put value on that. I'm guilty of it myself, you know, for such a long period of my life. When we choose to say, hey, I don't have enough to this, I don't have enough for that, what we're really saying is, I believe more in this. I believe more in that. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to drink a few beers. You know, I want to socialize. I want to be in that environment because that's more important for me than to invest in raising my consciousness, raising my awareness by giving those things up. There's a story that goes, it's far easier to put a camel through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to go to heaven. If you make it a little more understandable and remove all the spiritual ideology, if one is attached to their possessions, the behaviors, the addictions, whatever substances that they consider necessary, more necessary than letting go of those things. And the hardest ones are letting go of social ties. And I could tell you from my experience, when I was an alcoholic, when I used to go into a bar or an outdoor event or whatever and provoke a fight and have a fight even at a club for 10 or 15 guys, here I am provoking a fight. Or for chasing women and seducing them and taking advantage and being a womanizing kind of person and not a good man at all whatsoever in that respect. You know, I had to let go of the social groups that encouraged that accepted that said, hey, it's okay, that's Anthony. That's who he is. Tolerating leads to accepting. Accepting will lead to encouraging. And then it becomes demanded. So we have to let go of those pressures, like, oh, I still want to enjoy a good time with so-and-so or my family or this and that. In my heart, I'm going to say this to you from my experiences. I had to let go of people I love, so, I cry about it. I cried about it when I wasn't near my brothers and sister or someone so close to my life, I still think about it all the time. But when I came back after the time cleaning myself and mentally and physically and all the stuff that I needed to do, I can come back and offer more. And that's what I'm saying. When we want to cleanse our bodies, we got to start with the mind. Really, you have to clean the mind. And part of cleaning the mind is getting rid of the material garbage you have around you.